Hello, Libra. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the first half of November. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit shared me a fox and a pacifier. But before I get into that, I want to show you the cards that kept popping out during the pre-shuffle of the oracle cards. It's Squirrel Spirit and Stag Spirit, and it's 57 and 58. Squirrel Spirit is believe in yourself, and Stag Spirit is take the lead. And what I'm getting with these two cards is, very simply, it's time to start something new, but you have to believe that you're able to do it, okay? With the fox that I saw in my mind's eye, it feels like you're incredibly clever and I feel like you have very good foresight. With the pacifier, I feel like there is something new you're about to begin, or maybe you just feel like a beginner in some sort of situation, okay? With the Silks card, I'm just seeing that there's change that's happening all around you. I don't feel like all of the changes are happening all at once. I feel like these are micro changes that are happening, but all of these micro changes add up to a pretty substantial change. We have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. What were the two cards? I already forgot. Oh, I already shuffled them. My bad. Not shuffled them, but I put them somewhere in the middle. You know, I'm getting here, what was it? Take the lead and believe in yourself. Okay, that's what it was. I feel like there's a lot of lessons that you've already learned, and I feel like it's time to start putting them into action, taking the lead. Again, taking action, start putting them into action. You've already learned. There's a lot of lessons you've already learned. It's time to start going towards it. Ask your angels for guidance. I feel like you're I'm seeing all the dots, and the dots to me just talk about spirituality. They talk about your guides, your angels that surrounds you, that you have a force that's around you that is always guiding you and protecting you. So call upon them because they're there to assist you. And again, remember I was talking about small changes. I feel like there's small changes that are occurring, but these micro changes make huge difference. And this Five of Wands actually reminds me of the fox that I saw in my mind's eye. You're being very clever. You're really thinking. You have the vision of forethought, right? You have the gift of forethought, I should say. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Five of Wands. Perhaps you're being offered a lot of different things. You're being offered different positions. Perhaps you're being approached by different suitors. It just seems like you have the ability to play the long game and figure out what works best for you and what works for your best interest. We have Temperance, Two of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, both in reverse, and the Chariot. I'm very much drawn to this Temperance card, and I'm seeing the connection between Temperance and Judgment. there's something new that you are building. There's something new that you are working on. And I feel like you've asked assistance um, from spirit. And I feel like this has been a long time coming for you, something that you've been thinking about in doing for quite some time. I feel like there's something that you're going to break out of. Um, you're going to disconnect from with this Two of Cups in reverse. Um, I'm not sure what yet, but I feel like you start a whole new trajectory. Perhaps it's one of these things. It's like you're trying to figure out what the BS is and what isn't, because I feel like there's a lot of different situations or people that are approaching you. And again, like it's like I said here, that you're trying to you're seeing you have that forethought, and I feel like you disconnect from some of the crap that you don't feel is going to be beneficial towards you, and you're only going towards the things that are that give you the momentum, allow you to move forward. Yeah, if it isn't balanced, you're saying no, I refuse. I refuse to take anything that isn't balanced, because it's not going to work out for me. It's not going to give me the resources I require. It's not going to allow me to lay the law of my land. It's not going to allow me to lay the proper foundation for me. And you walk away. I feel like you leave the nonsense and you only go towards the thing that you feel is suitable or has the potential for you. We have the Three of Coins in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Fountain in reverse, Temperance again, and the King of Coins. Yeah, I'm just seeing that you refuse to work with anybody that does not bring something that is fruitful. That if you don't feel like it's something that's able to grow and can take momentum and drains you, you're not wanting to be a part of that. And here, excuse me, with the Fountain, again, if it isn't in your flow, you're walking away from that. You only want to work with the things that you're able to work with, that you're able to meld with, you're able to create with, that's able to build that foundation. There's going to be some nonsense that's coming up, but I feel like you're going to see through it. You're going to be able to see through it and work your way through it to find the financial stability, the proper resources that you're looking for. But be mindful of some sketchy situations or some sketchy people, okay? Yeah, you're walking away. You're breaking up with anything, or you refuse to connect with something that isn't worth it. You only want to go towards the light. You're only wanting to work with the things that you feel you're really drawn and connected to. Can I have a card here for the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, please? Yeah, telling you, you completely disconnect from this nonsense. If you don't see its worth, you disconnect from it. You're like, no, I'm not attracted to it. I'm not tempted by it, but thanks anyways. Wheel of Fortune, the Star in reverse, Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you see this coming. I do. I feel like you see this coming. First of all, I feel like a wish fulfillment is about to happen. I feel like this has been in the works for quite some time, but I feel like you see this nonsense coming, and you'll only work with the things that actually work with you. You're not willing to work with things that you don't feel is going to be beneficial or worth your time and effort. Good for you. That's strong right there. That is strong. The void. I feel like with the void, this is talking about you really drawing really strong boundaries around you, and you really setting remember I said the foundation. You're setting the proper foundation for, or maybe I said it, maybe I didn't, maybe I just said it in my mind. Like you're laying the groundwork, and you're trying to figure out, I need to figure out what's the BS and what isn't. And you put a very strong boundary up, and you say, no, I need to think about this. Don't pressure me into doing anything. I've got to really consider it. And that's how you sift through the BS. Good for you. Good for you. Wow. All right, let's see. Your reading is pretty straight up, Libra. Very, very, okay. Oh, you got 2 cards. Nightingale spirit, love is all around, and it is in reverse. And this holds true about what I was saying. Like there's good people around you, and there's some BSers, and you're trying to sift out through the nonsense. And that's why you have this very strong border up. And then we have a wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings, and sometimes you are going to make a misstep, and sometimes you do think that something good is, or something, but not necessarily bad, but maybe you just decide incorrectly. But it's not necessarily deciding incorrectly. There's a lesson there, is basically what this is saying. There's a lesson there. You know, you're not going to make great decisions all the time, or perfect decisions all the time. That just isn't life, right? Sometimes you are going to have a misstep, and that's fine. Learn from it, right? And that you can set up for the next time, right? That's going to be set in your memory, and then that will enforce your boundaries that much more. All right, my lovely Libras, that is what I have for you for the first half of November. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please make sure to check out your November overall reading if you haven't done so already. Also, click that notification button so that you can be notified when the second half of the month comes up. All right, my dear ones, and until we meet again, have a great first half. Bye.